You need to make sure you're in the right place, unlike last night. Right, okay. Sorry about this, folks. I just need to kind of adjust the tripod just a wee bit here. Yeah. Yeah, not sure I did anything at all. Should come in. Okay. So here is the working session of a new song I wrote this morning called Worthless Words. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One leg down. Just wait for that to stop rattling. That's all here. Okay. Okay. It's a working session. And it might be a bit of a complex one. Still rattling. I'm a rattler, boy. Who's saying rattler? Silencers, 1988, 89. Glasgow band, were they not? They're an Edinburgh band that we storming down the doors later on. Yes, see, we came from Glasgow Bay. Okay, and now you can't see the lyrics. Okay. So many songs to catch up on. We're nearly ready. If you can bear me a little bit longer, I've got to wait for my fingers to stop hurting a bit. Then I wrote 4 new songs yesterday, which I only measure yet. Well, one take of 3 of them down. What are you going to do about the tunings? Leave them where they were from the last one, or? Can't see. So sorry about this. The lyrics are full. Wow, I'm going to get a bit grumpy in a second. I don't want to be, but you are knocking me off, boy. Too many angry songs coming out these days. 12. I watch the taillights fade away down the empty highway of memory. Had to decide if I wanted to hitch another ride or shrug and say, let what happens be. With my heels I scuff my name in the lonesome dust. You can't imagine how it feels knowing there's no one you can trust. Words of denial, words of hate, words designed to complicate, words of apathy, words untrue. All I've ever heard were words I could never use. I pulled the one photo out to remind me of what I used to have. Seems no matter how many drinks I bought, I still had but a half-full glass. The sunlight only ever fell where I wasn't too. What a story I could tell about the conclusions I drew. Words of denial, words of hate, words designed to complicate, words of apathy, words untrue. All I've ever heard are words I could never use. I was told road of wishing well that paid out 2 times out of 3. I threw coin after coin after coin to quell my curiosity. It was a Ponzi scheme, of course, as life often is. I asked who charade this was, and on my mirror was written his. Words of denial, words of hate, words designed to complicate, words of apathy, words untrue. All I've ever heard are words I could never use. I left a trail of broken hearts, each and every one of them my own. Whenever I ventured into the realms of love, I found myself in a combat zone. It was always false assumption things would even out. Must have been a curse down the line that I knew nothing about. Words of denial, words of hate, words designed to complicate, words of apathy, words untrue. All I've ever heard are words I could never use. The part I could never reconcile was the glee with which they cast me adrift. I could starve in their plentiful fields, and not a finger would they lift. You ponder where the boundaries are and find there are none, and discover you're more alone at midnight than when the day begun. Words of denial, words of hate, words designed to complicate, words of apathy, words untrue. All I've ever heard are words I could never use. And now I can inhale. Okay, so that's worthless words. That was take 1. Come out too bad, really. The sharpest amongst you will notice that the chorus changes, the end line of the chorus changes every other time. So there's a different break in there. Just a, you know, kind of little thing there. Some of those lines are jam-packed together a little bit closer than I thought they would be. Okay, thank you so much for your time. If you've listened all the way through to this part here, I'm truly grateful to you. And I'm going to ask you if you would hang on maybe 53 seconds longer. My name is Paul Murphy. That song is called Worthless Words. I know you know that already, but and the lyrics to this song are in my latest lyric anthology, which is called War and Harvest. It's not out as I speak, but it will be out by the time you hear this in a week's time. It's available on Amazon, and as with the last 2 anthologies, Doorways and Purification, it is all the lyrics I've written in this month. So I'm already up to page 160 and we got 5 songs that go in there yet. I don't ask for myself. You know, as a musician, for 40 years I've been doing this. You stand there and you do the song, and you know, people have either bought the ticket, or in the old days you just had the pint glass there and they put coins in and stuff like that. But on a very honest and very serious note, I'm literally in the end stages of a nasty autoimmune condition called neurological autoimmune. I get the words mixed up, but it's if you think motor neuron disease, only it's the disorder version of it. It's caused by trauma, not by genetics. And hence the reason my movements I'm strapped up with leg braces. The Tin Man's got nothing on me. In fact, my legs are worth more in scrap material, scrap metal, than they are in legs. But you know, but all the royalties go to my beautiful children, who you can see on the walls behind me here, who are 11 and 12. And while I'm on a rant, I mean the song is a bit of a rant. Jeff Bezos, I'm very grateful to you for selling my books, but how dare you? My daughter has been waiting 4 months for her new, let's advertise, Teen Titans Go book to come out. Anyway, it's due to be delivered today, and at 6 o'clock this morning, I clicked on and it said order dispatched, and she's been waiting for these books to come out, 2 of them due to come today. And then I log on an hour later and I've got an email from you saying scheduling issues, and one's not coming out for 2 months, and one isn't coming out for 6 months, and I've got to tell her that. She's sitting there in a hospital bed. So, I'm sorry, I just want to get that off my chest. Amazon is like Donald Trump, you know, it's in and it's never going to go away. But come on, let the children down like that, Jeff. So I'll take $1 million on my behalf. Peace and love, people.